Hello boys and girls, 3X back with you here on Anarchy Reigns, but this is actually not going to be the second part of my walkthrough of the single player. Decided I wanted to get my feet wet in multiplayer here, so that's what we're doing. Right now this is survival mode, which is basically a 3-man mission mode where you go through 10 progressive stages on these enclosed maps that get increasingly tougher as you move on. And you also got 10 minutes to clear all 10 stages. So if you want to think about it, it's kind of like a speed run. If you go 1 minute each round, you can probably get through it unless you get into a little bit of trouble. So that completes the first round there in 30 seconds. Not too shabby. But you get waves of enemies. Like the next couple of rounds, you'll see more enemies appearing, and then tougher enemies appearing. And that's pretty much how it goes. Kind of like the old school deluxe cabinet games. You know what I'm talking about if you've played in arcades. You know, beat 'em ups like Ninja Turtles and X-Men, Crime Fighters, Vendetta. You know, where you got 3-4 guys basically taking on hordes of enemies all at once. Gives that kind of feel, which is one of the reasons why I enjoy this game so much. Because it's just pure, you know, fighting. Just beat the crap out of everything. There's no sugarcoating. There's no science to it. It's just destroy everything and look pretty doing it. And speaking of looking pretty, if you have watched the first part of my playthrough, you know I kind of have a thing for Sasha here. So obviously my first playthrough I would mess around with her. No pun intended. Of course, maybe there was a pun intended. But yeah, I really like her moves, actually. Her move set is quick, but powerful at the same time. And she's really elusive. She's got a lot of agility with the way that she can move around and evade attacks and stuff like that. These guys here, oh man. These super mutants can be bad news if you try to fight them head up. They got that little poison move which can push you back and stop you from hitting them. And then they got that close range trying to bite your head off literally move here that if you don't escape is going to deliver serious damage. Like almost an instant death kill move here. But as you can see, I'm handling both of them using the dodge, the elusiveness of Sasha, which is something that not too many people do that I've seen so far playing multiplayer. There you see the execution move. Here you got the help here trying to take my kills. I was the one who was fighting them both single-handedly, and then they try to steal my thunder. We're not having that. I will finish what I start, thank you very much. Now round 4, more of the firemen. Where's he go? Okay, let's keep going. Move on, let's go. But getting back to Sasha, she's kind of like, how do I explain it? She's kind of like a cybernetic, cryogenic version of Lily from the Tekken series. And I'm not just being figurative there. I mean, the similarities between some of the moves and some of the attacks they have is just crazy. Like that 3-hit kick combo that I'm using a lot here, which is basically triangle 3 times. Reminds me a lot of the kick combo that Lily has on Tekken, which is kind of one of her bread and butter juggle combo moves. It's pretty much Sasha's bread and butter here, because it also is a juggle that you can link together with longer combos and really string together a lot of hits on a lot of enemies. And that's really the point of the survival mode here, to try to get as many hits off as possible on all the enemies as you can to eliminate them quickly. And I really like the selection of maneuvers that she has, because they hit very well. She's got good range, and I mean, what more can I say? I've obviously messed around with Jack in the single player. I've messed around with a couple of characters, truth be told. This is not my first foray into the multiplayer, but Sasha, to no surprise to me here, pretty much. I'm having the most fun playing as. But she won't be the only person who I will be using in multiplayer videos like this. Just for now, really getting the feel for her combos and moves. So, the killer weapon she has is kind of like a freeze weapon, pretty much. Ouch, she got hurt bad there. See, that is what happens when you don't escape the chomp move, as it is that I like to call it. You will die. It is instant death. And so is this. Check that out. Slice! That was hot. Kind of reminds me of Lady Blossom from The Man with the Iron Fists, with her killer fan moves. Little taunt right there. Taunts don't really do anything though. I thought that taunts would kind of, aggravate characters, like the way that Bayonetta does when she would taunt the angels and then suddenly they would become stronger and tougher to beat, but also give you more bonuses if you do manage to beat them when they're aggravated. You don't get that when you taunt here, which is kind of a disappointment, but I'm not really complaining. So now we got the firemen here, and you gotta fight them in the air, you gotta take them out of the air, which we did pretty fast here. So now we're going to round 8. More of the super mutants. We're gonna get a couple of waves of these guys. Let's go. So you got two options with your killer weapon. You activate it by holding the R2 or L2, excuse me, button here on PlayStation 3, which would translate to the left trigger button on the Xbox 360. And then you can either use a killer move combo, which is the square button, or a one-shot super killer move, which is the triangle button. Obviously, they have varying amounts of damage. And they also deplete that little meter that you see underneath my life gauge, but that replenishes by hitting off more attacks and taking damage. It's kind of like a super gauge, basically. Ooh, he got chomped again. This guy's button dexterity must not be very good. Aye! What the? Okay. I just learned something now. Stay away from their combo moves. See, that just was not fair. I don't understand how they could do so much damage like that. I know they're big and mutated and ugly, but oh hell no. What? You see that? One hit. That just don't make no type of sense. You know what? I'm about to get you. Oh yeah, you come here. That's right. Finish this motherfucker. Just let me get the last hit. Come on, come on. That's what I'm talking about, boy. Eat it, son of a bitch. Okay, round 9. More drones. I hate these ones with the shields. You can't even grapple them. You can't hit them while they have those shields activated, and you can't grapple them while they have the shields activated either. You have to try to get around them or wait for them to reload their weapons, because when they reload is when they take down their shield and become vulnerable. Or you can use the running move. Okay, I just learned something new. Use the dash attack and that'll break their shield instantly. But you have to be aiming at them or charging at them. Alright, so yeah, I got behind them. Now we're just going to take advantage of the situation and keep on going. And they're going to throw more drones at us. Let me at him. Where you at? Come here. Hey, mind your business. I got this one. Son of a bitch. Stealing my kills. Where's the teamwork at? Come on, man. See me fighting someone. If I'm not calling for help, then obviously I don't need help. So don't help, man. I say man a lot, don't I? Yeah, okay. Wave number 3. Here we go. See, if I see you got things taken care of, I don't need to help you. I'm gonna go and take out some guys myself because I'm trying to get points too. You know, I know it's teamwork and everything, but I'm trying to rank up. I need the points. Okay? And this dude just bitched me like I'm feeling some type of way about that. So you know what? There you go. Eat it, sucker. Oh, you still not dead. Ah, what the? Okay. Now I'm getting mad. All these random explosions, you know, they're not conducive to my progression here. All right? Stop blowing shit up all over the place. Somebody get him. Thank you. All right. Final round. And now we get the super duper super mutants. Super duper super mutants. Yeah, try saying that 3 times fast. And 25 seconds to go. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna finish this one. Well, you don't get penalized for not finishing in time. You know, it's just you get more points obviously when you finish than when you don't. So now we got more reinforcements, and look who it is. You remember the butler from the start of the game that Nikolai kind of bitched out? Well, apparently he's got some skills himself. I wonder if he's like a secret character that you have to unlock. Yeah, he's got some moves. And unfortunately, we ran out of time. But that gives you a little bit of a taste of how the multiplayer is, and you're going to see a whole lot more of it. So stay tuned for that. Until then, this is 3X, and I'm out.